एक दौर चल रहा था मेरे जीवन में जहां मैं अलग अलग एथलीट्स को, लिएंडर पेस, महेश भूपति, बॉक्सर विजेंद्र सिंह, क्रिकेटर, सबको साइन कर रहा था। तो कपिल देव एडवाइस्ड मी, एक लड़का है, मेरे दोस्त का बेटा है, उसका नाम युवराज सिंह है, who is sensational and he's going to be the future. And I said, sure, great. So I said, but I read about the fact that he is a tennis player, because at the time Yuvraj Singh actually has started his career as a tennis player. Mr. Kapil Dev told me to meet Yuvraj Singh, to pay Yuvraj Singh a minimum guarantee of ₹1 crore even before he had debuted for India as a cricketer. सचिन तेंदुलकर एक बहुत ही यंग एज पे 16 की उम्र में शायद उन्होंने मैन ऑफ द सीरीज जीता था पाकिस्तान में, उनका डेब्यू हुआ था, मैन ऑफ द सीरीज जीते थे दैट यंग एज. सो आई यूज्ड टू ऑलवेज banter with Yuvraj saying that Pakistan series coming up, if you're a man of the series in the Pakistan, then I'm going to gift you a car of your choice. So he came up with this demand of a Mercedes and I said, oh my God. He went to Pakistan, he became the man of the series and he got his purple Mercedes convertible. He went through the hardest times to be the athlete that he is. My name is Shailendra Singh and in my life I have done 23 creative successful startups in 23 years. In the field of media, communication, sports marketing, talent management, motion pictures, music festivals and whatnot. Guess why? Because I dreamt and I did it. Khwab dekho, pura karo. How Yuvraj Singh, the sensational athlete, became my younger brother. Yuvraj Singh did become my younger brother. We practically lived together for a few years in my house and I'm privy to his entire journey from the start of his career, which is fascinating. But where did it all start from? So it began from Mr. Kapil Dev, who we spoke about in our last episode, that he's a mentor, he's an elder brother, etc. One day he called me out of nowhere and I was in a signing spree of athletes. मतलब एक दौर चल रहा था मेरे जीवन में जहां मैं अलग अलग एथलीट्स को, लिएंडर पेस, महेश भूपति, बॉक्सर विजेंद्र सिंह, क्रिकेटर, सबको साइन कर रहा था. तो कपिल देव advised me that there is an athlete from Punjab who is sensational and he's going to be the future. And I said, sure, great, fantastic. I said, you know, what's his name? He says, एक लड़का है, मेरे दोस्त का बेटा है, उसका नाम युवराज सिंह है. So I said, but I read about the fact that he is a tennis player, because at the time Yuvraj Singh actually has started his career as a tennis player, and his father, Mr. Yuvraj Singh, actually got Yuvraj to play cricket. Now all this I got to know later, but the bottom line is that Mr. Kapil Dev told me to meet Yuvraj Singh and also advised me to pay Yuvraj Singh a minimum guarantee of ₹1 crore even before he had debuted for India as a cricketer. That's the eye that Mr. Kapil Dev had to spot talent for this country. And I said, my God, I said, that's a lot of money, Paji. And Paji said, trust me, back this athlete, give him the wings to fly. And I didn't know why at that time Mr. Kapil Dev was so confident and also somewhere emotional about ensuring that Yuvraj was in safe hands, which is with me, and also financially independent. And I remember that I met Yuvraj Singh at Taj Palace in Delhi. He was wearing a red shirt. I think I still have the photograph of that moment. And I actually signed him. From signing him, he played for the country, if I recall, pretty much in the next 5 or 6 months. He got selected for cricket. Can you believe? An athlete who believed he was going to play cricket, tennis for the country, was suddenly now in the reckoning to play cricket for the nation. I think his first game was India versus South Africa, where he scored a 60+ not out, spoke in his post-match, man of the match speech in Hindi. He spoke about the fact that he drinks milk to be healthy, if I recall. It was amazing to see this fantastic, innocent, super talented boy make it to the Indian cricket team. The backstory of his life, he has a wonderful brother, very, very strong mother, Shabnam. His father had turbulent times. Yuvraj was pitched to play for the country but couldn't. He had some disturbed times where there has family separation and all that going on. But Yuvraj stayed focused on his career, and I got the good fortunes of Yuvraj spending a lot of time with me and my family, living with us. But he also had good taste in life. You know, he knew what to eat, what to wear, and I do recall that he used to raid my wardrobe. And for me, it was fascinating. Like we always discussed that my dream was to play cricket on the field for India, but I landed up playing off the field. So here's another story where I was living my dream watching Yuvraj Singh coming from Punjab, having this massive dream to be this celebrated athlete for India, known and celebrated across the world. And guess what? His dream came true. My dream came true watching him alongside. I remember एक specific moment था क्योंकि हम लोग हमेशा डिस्कशन करते हैं कि सचिन तेंदुलकर एक बहुत ही यंग एज पे 16 की उम्र में शायद उनने मैन ऑफ द सीरीज जीता था पाकिस्तान में. उनका डेब्यू हुआ था, ये मैन ऑफ द सीरीज जीते थे या उन्हें 100 मारा था. हम हमेशा ये एक एग्जाम्पल देते हैं कि दैट यंग एज. सो आई यूज्ड टू ऑलवेज banter with Yuvraj saying that, you know, there's a Pakistan series coming up. If you're a man of the series in the Pakistan test match series, the test match was real cricket at that time, then I'm going to gift you a car of your choice. So he came up with this demand of a Mercedes. He chose the color and I said, oh my God. But luckily, you must understand as a young entrepreneur, dreamer, that all these businesses, particularly that I was doing in sports marketing, talent management, there was very healthy profits at that time because I was the first, I had the first mover advantage in talent management. Therefore, we were sort of demanding the commissions from sponsors of the kind that we wanted. So we were actually making decent amount of money, and therefore I was able to not only support my athlete Yuvraj's journey, get him great sponsorships, which gave him independent lifestyle, gave him confidence. He could live the life that he wanted. He could focus on his cricketing career. It's so important that he didn't have to think of his finances. He didn't have to actually even think of being popular. He had to only think of playing good cricket for the country because that will result in success for him at all levels of life. So we went through this fantastic journey. He went to Pakistan. He became the man of the series and he got his purple Mercedes convertible. This is never articulated before because for me, he was family, he's my younger brother. It was a very emotional moment at my house where my mother gave him the keys to the car. And we never took a picture, we never articulated this because for me, at that time, to see the joy in his eyes, how this boy came from a small town and fulfilled all his dreams, resulted in actually me living the dream through him. And I mean, we became phenomenal family and friends. We have ample moments, but for you, what is important in this episode to focus is that you obviously know Yuvraj Singh, you've known his achievements. He went through the hardest times to be the athlete that he is. But I guess his conviction in his own dream was so strong that he managed to fulfill his dreams in his lifetime, and he still is. He's still living the dream, to be honest. He has a fantastic family, his own little family. He's not only providing for himself. I know he's a very caring person. He's doing what he can right now through UV Care. You know, his social enterprise that he's making a difference while he's alive. You know the challenges that he went through when he had a scare with cancer. He fought that. He came back. He actually played IPL. He played cricket again. So that's what Yuvraj Singh is all about. And I was fortunate enough to share a piece of my life with him. And like I said, always, never take things for granted. Life goes on. So in the moment that you are able to live your dream, fulfill your dream, you must also cherish and celebrate your dream because that dream, you're living in that moment. You don't have to think that you will spend the rest of your life with a Yuvraj Singh till your last breath. So we had a most cherishful moment, we're still friends, but that passionate decade was a defining moment in my life and I will always cherish and celebrate it. Yuvi, lots of love. So don't forget dreaming and doing, and if you like this episode about my relationship with Yuvraj, let me know in the comments because you know what? We'll do more about Yuvraj because I haven't even touched the tip of the iceberg of our relationship yet.